What's up, my fellow gamers? Today I want to talk about Borderlands 3 and how much this has impacted the way of presentations and stuff like that into the future. So, when I saw the Borderlands 3 trailer, or more of the presentation itself, I saw an overview of it. I didn't see the full thing. I'm not a huge Borderlands fan. I played Borderlands 2 once and I enjoyed it, but it wasn't the style I was looking for. I mentioned that in another video. I recommend you go watch that video to see what my interests are like. But overall, I just think that Borderlands 3 is a good game. But I think the president, when he went up there, he tried to play the trailer, and it's not his fault that it was not working. They took like maybe 5 to 7 tries to get it working. And that's not Borderlands 3 fault. So I'm not going to do anything about that company or developer. I'm not going to criticize it in any way because we haven't seen any gameplay yet. This is a trailer. But let's just say that they tried 5 to 7 ways just to get started. And it wasn't working because they were using the Windows Media Player, and never use the Windows Media Player in anything. It's just bad, not worth it. Use VLC, and if they use that, the conference would have been a lot smoother, stuff like that. Second of all, in the huge conference, I think the main guy, he did like a huge magic trick, whole skit and everything. Now that I was kind of mad about. It was cool. It was mediocre, but it was just overall wasting time. And I just don't think that belongs in a presentation, because if they're going to waste 20 minutes doing nothing hugely spontaneous and incredible, I just don't think it belongs in the show. I think the movie The Prestige, if you ever seen that movie, I want to see magic tricks like that actually please the crowd and actually do a magic trick perfectly. And then that's kind of what I want to see. Surprise a audience that they have never seen before. And third of all, I think I did see the trailer. It was good. Everyone's like blowing up about these turrets with legs. I'm like, okay, let's be honest here. Many games have done that in the past. One game is Portal. Now, they aren't walking, but they have a similar design. It's not that intuitive. It's just a gun with legs. People thought it before, they just never implemented it. And so, Borderlands 3 finally implemented it, and people are freaking out, okay? Also, what I learned in business school is that ideas are always thought of. You never will have an original idea. People will always copy over you no matter what. The only difference is people actually have this first step of taking that action and actually implementing it into their ideas into the world. That's how people become famous. People had ideas about Facebook, but Facebook was actually started till someone actually made it. So, I'm not really surprised that they implemented in these new environments, because people already thought of it. It's just they finally implemented it into the game. I know I'm critical like that, but that's how I am. So, and lastly, I want to talk about how Borderlands 3 will not be the game you think it will be. Many reviewers and critiquers are out there saying, oh, it's just another Borderlands game. It's not what we want. And I watched a video on this today saying how not everything should be the same. Many Pokemon games look exactly the same, but the mechanics are very different in every single game. Same goes with Legend of Zelda. The same mechanics, just different environment, different enemies, different stuff like that. It's like the same style, but it's never the same game. So that's what I'm saying about Borderlands 3. If you like Borderlands 3 and this, like the style, that you're gonna love this, but the game is going to be totally different. Another game, for example, is Shakiro, Two Swords or whatever, that Dark Souls game that just came out. Now, it's similar to Dark Souls, but it's not the same. Yeah, everything's different, but you have the same mechanics, the same style. That everything's different overall, and I get that. But in terms of Borderlands 3 in this presentation, in this trailer, you just have to be careful because we haven't seen any gameplay yet. We only see a trailer, and these guys, I'm totally blanking on the studio, but they're going to be making a trailer so good that people will get hyped, pre-order the game, and then it might not deliver what people want it to. So that's what I'm trying to keep on telling you guys throughout all these videos, is that be careful what you buy, because many companies are going to be deceiving. And what I've seen through this trend is that many companies don't have the money, so they're going to be lying to their customers. Sorry, give me a second. I need to look at this company. Sorry, I didn't do my research. Borderlands 3 company. Give me a second. Is it 2K Games? Okay. So it's no, Gearbox. Sorry, Gearbox. Let's just say Gearbox. That name's ringing a bell. But Gearbox is going to be making a trailer and hyping up this game. But this is probably going to be the next Bethesda, the next EA. I know I'm skeptical like that, but I'm telling the truth. You have to be careful. Don't buy the game and get hyped on day one. It's not going to happen. So I'm telling you, this event was funny. It was ironic. It was an okay conference. They had any problems, but it wasn't their fault. It was Paxy's fault. Let's blame them. So just be careful out there, because Borderlands 3 fans, I'm not hating on you guys at all. I get that Borderlands 3 is a great game. I love it, but you just have to be careful in what you're buying. So, and remember that these companies, they will lie and they might deceive, but just be careful of what you're getting into. That's pretty much all I have to say to this event. This event was good, but it's funny because it was these fun, when they tried to play the trailer like the first time. So you want to hear a story, and then it froze, and while this thing is like freezing and glitching as it loads in, it's like, so you want to hear a story, and then it slowly like glitches across the screen, and I'm just laughing because it's like, yes, oh, I love this. But I'm just telling you, like, Borderlands 3, like, I might buy like way in the future when it's hugely like underpriced. That's what I did for Borderlands 2. I got it for like $5-10 G2A. I know you can get like all the DLC like and the full game of Borderlands 2 on sale on Steam when it has its Steam sale for like I think $30, and that's like $120 value. Sorry, like $12, and that's $120 value. That's like 120% off. No, like 100% off. It's just it's crazy. So all I want to say is to the Borderlands 3 and this whole event, I loved it. It was funny, but I just want to be careful of what you guys are buying, and so it's just they will be. And I have very much criticism towards this event. Yeah, I saw the trailer, and it'll be really overhyped. So just don't overhype it. Do some more research as times goes along. It'll be fine. And as news goes along, I will update anyone. So I'll see you guys later. Peace.